going live. We're going live. We are live. Hello everyone. We're gonna be playing some more Microsoft Flight Sim. How's it going, Lamb Chop? Let's go ahead and hop into the main menu here and get started. Gonna try and figure out where we want to fly from. It's your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mike LB. What a wonderful day to have a birthday on when Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 comes out. Boom. You can fly out of KTVL. It's Lake Tahoe, Canada. Is that our first suggestion to check out? It might be. Kilo Tango. What's feet? Don't know. California. California, fine. Is that Southern California or Northern California? Lake Tahoe. How's my day? And thank you. My day is going pretty good. We've been playing a lot of Microsoft Flight Sim. We did quite a long flight earlier today from my home airport down to Alabama in a couple different types of aircraft, so that was cool. I fixed my flight. That whole shaking left and right thing, easy fix. I fixed it. Easy game. Game's easy again. Near Reno. So that's Southern California then, because Reno is down there close to the desert. So we're gonna do some bush flying, huh? You can fly out of Newark to Florida. How far is that flight, Newark to Florida? That sounds pretty long. Central, really? Is LA Central? Because I think Reno. Do a barrel roll or a loop-de-loop. Maybe. Big ol' maybe on that. Alright, cool. Pilot guy accepted that. Alright. Everyone, if you have this game, we're going to be flying together today. It's 2 hours. I'm not going to do a 2-hour flight right now because we just got off of doing like a 4-hour flight. So I'm going to do a little bit more hopping around and seeing things. So we're going to start by looking at this place in California, and then we would decide to change. You know, we'll ask for more suggestions. Obviously, if you guys super chat or become a member or something, your suggestions are a priority. Otherwise, it's just simply first come, first serve, or with the first thing that I kind of notice. Hey there, Chris. You finished installing the game, I hope. Are you here, pilot? Because if you're talking, I can't hear you. Takeoff to the north. Fine. KTVL, Lake Tahoe. This is what we Who wants to New York City? We did New York City yesterday. I flew around New York City, downtown, and things like that. So if you do want to see New York, I would suggest maybe you can pop up yesterday's stream. We flew around there for a little while, looking for a Raptor and stuff. We also landed at JFK. Alright, so here we are at Lake Tahoe. We're gonna probably just do parking number 5. That'll be our departure. And you say, go to Florida. You might be able to go to Florida eventually. I kind of want to do mountain stuff, though, initially with some bush planes here. Okay, what kind of bush plane should we do? I'm thinking... maybe the X-Cub? Might do the X-Cub here. I think that'd be cool. Liveries don't have any difference. Wait, 50% fuel should be fine. Let's see here. Failures, no failures. ATC, leave that. It's default. That's okay. Flight conditions. We're gonna be doing live traffic and real world weather. Currently, is what we're gonna be doing. What amazing game, taking it slow with the tutorials, running on med settings, and it still looks incredible. Yep, I'm running on high. I can run on ultra. Actually, no, I think I am running on ultra during the stream. I think we tested that. Use the biggest plane. Not at the moment. No. We're doing literally what the thumbnail suggested. And the more you keep saying the same thing over and over, the less I'm going to do that thing. So, just an FYI. The more spam I get, the more I ignore it. FYI, you're at high elevation. Good to know. Good to know. How am I doing with COVID? I am basically doing fine. Just chilling, working from home. Alright, let's hop in. Again, if you do have the game installed and everything, and you want to fly with us, you can. Since I'm in live open mode and also real world weather. Fly north. Okay, so I'll just fly north over the lake, and we'll check out some of the mountains, I guess, over there. So we're in California right now, loading in, and we'll probably be doing a cold startup of this thing. I've never started up a Cub, but I have a feeling it's going to be pretty quick and easy. I've noticed the loading times are a little slow, but it is a big game. Loading times are a little long. Even just starting up the game is a little long. So here we are, Lake Tahoe, everyone. Look at those ridges up there. That's us. Cruise speed's 126 knots. Max altitude is going to be 140. Okay. Wind is 2.61 knots. Visibility 25 miles. We're already about at 6,000 feet. So that'll be interesting. Let's hide that. Can you play this with an Xbox controller? You can. I am using a joystick though. Okay, so let's take a look at... I guess we'll drain out of the right tank initially. That should be fine. RPM, we're gonna max that. We're gonna crack the throttle. Do a little bit there. Mixture pull lean. Mixture 100%. For when we start there. I might get a pushback early to get this. How much does it cost? It is $60 USD. But also you can pay for the Xbox Live subscription and get it for $4 a month as well. So if you just want to try it, that's a cheaper option. Our master switch is on. Avionics master. We're going to get a strobe nav. We're going to do standby on lights. We'll get our fuel pump is on. That's right-hand ignition, left-hand ignition. That's a little weird. Alternator master is on. That should be fine. Ooh, look at that. Oh, lovely. Okay.
So where are we going?
I'm joined, everyone, by good friend John Guidry from chat. He's
Hello.
actually off work and everything. We are at Kilo Tango. I don't know what V is. L. Victor? Kilo Tango Victor Lima? Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
All right. What do you want to see in the future in this game? Like, do you want to see passengers? I want to see passengers. I wouldn't mind seeing economy stuff, but mods in general will probably add that stuff. I'm doing a cold start. I'm taking out a X Cup.
Nice.
Is what I'm going to be taking out here.
I will load in next to you.
All right. Sounds good. Happy you're joining here. I don't know if I'm doing the proper startup at all here.
Me either.
I'll just turn on all of our ignition, I guess. That should be fine. All right, we're started. Let's get our RPM up. Looks like there's no mag check in this. Oil temperature is good. Oil PSI is good. RPM looks fine. There we go. Yes, it is on Microsoft Game Pass. All right, let's do.
There are mag checks.
In the X Cup?
Uh-huh.
I don't.
So it's not on the ignition, like in a lot of other airplanes, but it's on.
On.
So the left hand and right hand ignitions.
So it's just.
That's your mags.
So I turn them off and I watch the RPM.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That looks fine then. That looks fine. Apparently we're going to be taking off to the north. I didn't set up a destination either. We're just going to kind of cruise around the mountains and take a look at the lake, because we're at Lake Tahoe.
Mm-hmm.
You're loading in, I assume?
Yeah.
So here's our plane, everyone. It's kind of chilling here. It's got some big old tires on it. And this is the airport. I believe this is probably just another randomly kind of generated one. It's not handcrafted. It looks pretty good. I feel like something is floating in the sky up there, or that's just a graphical tear. Unsure. What bush plane are you taking out, sir?
I am also loaded in the X Cup.
The X Cub. We're all X Cubs. Could you fly north and land on the airport to the north of Tahoe? Well, let's take a look. I think I have a GPS. Bearing pointers. GPS. I don't know how to work this screen at all. That sets my altitude. Zoom map. Oh, it's a touch screen. It's full touch. Split. Standby, comm, audio. Transponder. There's the transponder if I want to squawk something specifically. So here is the actual map. There's actually another plane flying over. So you want us to come up. I don't see another airport on the north side of the lake anywhere. Unless this is one right here. So you want us to go to Kilo Tango Romeo Kilo. It looks like. Sure. We can land up there too. But we'll first kind of fly around the lake, maybe land on some green passage. You think that's pretty cool, and finish at a different airport. Now let's figure out how to get my GPS set. Waypoint? No. Destination? No. Split. There we go. Active flight path. Add origin. Shoot, I forget the airport we're at now.
I forgot to change it to multiplayer.
Yeah, always. We're at Kilo Tango Victor Lima. Kilo Tango Victor Lima. Enter. And Kilo Tango Romeo Kilo. Kilo Tango Romeo Kilo. Enter.
Trucking.
Done. Cool. All right, I'm figuring out the GPS. It's each one of them is just slightly different, and it's a little bit of a learning curve each time you do it. Okay, that's fine. So that's the GPS set. Let's go back to map then. If you need help with the touchscreen, it's all touchscreen to set all of that stuff. So it's a little weird because I'm used to actually having all those buttons. Let's do CDI source. Just do FMS. Bearing pointers. GPS. Okay, timer. Don't really need that. Zoom in. So it looks like we're just waiting for that guy. It shows how to set the reverse thrust setting. I can't find that. I don't know. I've never done any reverse thrust, but if I had to guess, it's under controls. And then you can change this filter to all and search to Let's try this. It's probably under power, not power management, I don't think. Well, it might be under power management. Just make sure you're like set to all and you can see all this stuff. Throttle, full throttle, throttle. Hold throttle, reverse thrust. So mine is button 10 on my joystick here. It's just right there. It's 23:12 here. Short stay. I'll join your stream another time. Have fun, guys. All right, no problem, man. Can I do the 911? I don't even know what that means. Don't even know what that means.
No, we're not going to do the 911.
What is that? Is it something that I shouldn't do?
September 11th?
Oh, that. Oh, well. No. Also, those things those towers don't even exist, so you couldn't do it even if you wanted to. That is an AI taking off there. I'm looking for you. I don't see you.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
Are you set to live or all? Because I'm set to live.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Let me try again.
Need help getting the best PC graphics setup? I have an i7 Hn NVIDIA 1080. Please help. What should I be on? I would suggest Ultra. That's what I'm on, and I have basically the same stuff. But granted, I have 64 gigs of RAM. If your RAM is a little lower, then maybe high. But high or Ultra should be okay for the most part. Let me try this. I'm gonna invite you to a group. Did you get that?
Not yet. Ah. What? There it is.
That might help. It might not help. I have no idea. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and line up and wait while you spawn in. Okay, we want to take off to the north. Put on high, game seems laggy still. Then you might want to turn down some settings. But ooh, shoot. Okay, cutting it back to idle on this thing is not going to be a good idea. It kills the engine. I'm kind of surprised about that it would kill the engine. What? As I start phasing through traffic because they like to just drive in the middle of freaking taxiways. Alright, we're gonna make a right here. And we will cruise on down. Going against the taxiing instructions because that's not the direction I want to take off from. Well, and I don't even know how you can see over tail draggers like this. This is nigh impossible. I have to like really look up high. Hey Shiva Dad, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream.
So the thing about tail draggers is that you don't actually see over the nose.
Well, I set up so far up in my seat that I can see over the nose now. Yay for flight sim. Normally you kind of go out the side, I assume.
Yeah, you zigzag down the runway. Let's see, I think I'm at the wrong airport now.
At the wrong airport?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, is this the end of the runway? Nope. You need the airport code again? KTVL?
Yeah.
KTVL. Where are you guys from? I'm from the good old US of A, and so is Pilot Guy. He is, I guess, in Louisiana, and I am in Virginia. We're up here in California at the moment.
All right. So I saw you on the map screen.
Progress.
Yeah.
Definitely progress. So where's everyone else at from chat, huh? Where are you guys from? Because we might always fly kind of near your area eventually. Purple. Man, it's not all about RimWorld, man. We're going to be starting that soon. And I'm thinking about doing vanilla after all. Just because I don't want to add over complex things. You're from Germany.
I still do not see you.
Well, I'm going down the southern.
Yeah. Let me just give it a little while.
Do you even have name tags turned on?
Yeah.
I mean, I do as well. Derbyshire, UK, about 5 miles from EGNX. That sounds pretty cool.
Just give it a little bit, see if it decides to load you in.
It might. Maybe I didn't go live, but I definitely thought I did and checked it before loading.
Yeah, I mean, it shows you here on the map screen, too.
Alright. I'd say go ahead and just taxi and start up and head on down to runway 36. Do a flip, do a barrel roll. Tennessee, we flew to Louisville today. Well, that's Kentucky. Where did we fly over in Tennessee? Nashville? We flew over Nashville today.
Mm-hmm.
On the way down. So that was the first stream today. So when we were doing that. All right, so I'm lined up, chilling. Yeah, I don't see your nameplate. Unless that somehow got turned off.
Yeah, and I don't see you at all either. Let's just go. We'll see if it loads in.
All right. Worst case scenario, we meet up in the next when we change airports, because we're gonna do multiple locations probably on this stream just to get a wide variety of airports looked at and a lot more landings than the first stream.
And with these planes, we can land off airport pretty easily.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And I'm gonna just kind of fly around the lake a little bit. Check out some of these mountains and valleys and maybe try and land near some water. I think if you touch the water, you still crash, so don't do that.
Either it crashes you or you bounce.
I think it depends on your settings, right? Oh boy, a little squirrely. A little squirrely.
Torque.
Yeah, something. Tail draggers are just weird. They're so weird. I'm not gaining any speed. And I'm on full RPM and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What is up with this? Alright, let's get in the air. Pulling back. Would say gear up, but this plane doesn't do that. My RPM's all the way up. The mixture is fine. Ah, okay. You're gonna want to come back on your fuel mixture. You do not want to be at 100% on takeoff.
Yeah, because this is a high altitude.
Yeah, it was not. I did not know that. But hey, that's why you mess with levers until things make sense.
To be fair, I had completely forgotten about it as well.
So that's good. Alright, so now we're actually gaining some altitude, which is good. Set the RPM back a little bit too. Welcome to Lake Tahoe, everyone. Look at those mountains out there. We got some good clouds. Are you using live weather too?
I'm supposed to be. I'm not seeing the same weather that you are.
Hmm.
So I think that's on my end that something is going wrong. So why am I not getting that?
Alright, now we just gotta work on trimming the aircraft a little bit. Come back on the throttle, and we'll just fly pretty much straight north over the lake a little ways. Looks like there's a marina over here. Your mother is from the town we flew over? That's pretty cool. So there's some water. I think I'm gonna check out up the left side of the Lake Tahoe here. Now I'm super jealous about your camera controls. Since you're on an Xbox controller, you can do both at the same time. That would make this a lot easier. I don't know if I want to invest in, like, I don't know, Track IR or something. I'm kind of waiting for the next generation of VR headsets, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to go any more lean than that. Where are we flying to? We're at Lake Tahoe, and we're checking out some of the mountains here in California, and then we are going to work our way just to the northern side up here for the final landing. But we're just gonna cruise. We're gonna do some bush flying. Who we're with Pilot Guy.
Hello.
Who was answering all the actual pilot questions in chat earlier. So
This is behaving really weird, so I'm going to restart the game.
Your net's stuck on realistic flight, or like the old flight model still, right?
No, I'm
Okay.
off of that, but I'm getting some other oddities, so I'm going to go ahead and restart the game.
Wow, you have left my group way to abandon the community.
Goodbye.
Just like that. Jeez. Alright, so we got some snow up here in the mountains. I think the max altitude for this craft is 1.4. So we might be able to climb up through here. We can check out some of these valleys. See how the terrain generation does on this stuff.
That looks like a pretty good mountain to me.
Yeah. Now, what would be cool if it was raining and it actually did snow up here and rain elsewhere. Sneezing. Okay. Yeah, arigato gozaimasu.
500.
You know, get the good old 500 indication. That's how you know you're doing it right or wrong, depending.
Well, with an X-Cub, that's a good indication for how most people fly this airplane.
Very true. They do fly pretty low. I would say low and slow, but ooh, there's a lake up here. That'd be cool if it was like frozen over. Doesn't look like it though.
Ooh, that'd be a good. I wonder if they'll do frozen lakes in the winter.
I might have fucked myself by turning left here
500.
a little bit.
500.
No, keep going around. You've screwed.
I got it. We're fine. We're fine, chat.
Gotta commit to one direction, man.
Look at that. That looks good too. I'm gonna have to go up over some of these. There's a lot of little lakes up in here. Very cool. Now this high altitude, I'm not gonna get much climb rate, am I?
No.
Alright, we're gonna work our way down this valley. notch of flaps just to make sure we don't overspeed.
Well, now you're overspeeding your flaps.
What do you mean? I'm going 90.
Yeah.
500.
So there's a maximum flap extension.
500.
Nah, don't lie.
Yeah.
It let me do it, so it doesn't look like there's no maximum there at all.
Well,
We're
Do
fine.
you see the lever moving?
Yeah.
Manual flaps.
Yeah, man.
That's arm strength there.
Uh-huh. Just pure muscle. You're on the West Coast. I'm up in Washington State. I think I kind of want to fly up there, or like Alaska. I think that would be pretty. A lot of good mountain ranges.
Yep.
In the northern Rockies like that.
And Lake Tahoe's got
Love from
some
South Africa. Well, thank you, Panda Crusader.
good little areas too.
500.
And the Crusader in South Africa.
I mean, it's an escaped Chinese convict. I'm sure it's
Right.
fine. Or a panda on a crusade from China. Who knows? I don't really see any good clearings yet. I don't want to call home. Ooh, there's a house up here. That's neat. Where's my plane? There it is. My camera was way off. A little bit of a country road down there. Looking pretty good. So I think pilot, you're gonna get the first choice once we change locations, because you're here with me on where you want to putt around and on Cubs, and then after that we'll probably take some more chat suggestions. Does that sound good?
I mean, sure.
No.
I have not done much Cub flying myself, so. It'd be good to go anywhere and everywhere that may be
500.
suggested. Alright. Live players, live traffic. I see you on the map.
You might be able to spawn on me too. I think Raptor and Pinto were saying that is possible.
Oh. Okay. Well, we'll try that next time.
If not, you can kind of race your way up towards our landing point and maybe just meet me there, since I'm taking the zigzaggy mountainous route. If I don't crash into the mountain first, if I crash and kind of burn, then looks like we'll be changing location sooner rather than later. Let's go this way. Oh.
Well, I don't see you, but I do see another player on
Okay.
multiplayer, so that's progress.
Progress indeed. Let me see if I can see them, because I do have name tags on. And I do not. So maybe when I invited you to group 2, it might have thrown me into more of a private session as well, which is a factor. For sure. 6 hours from Cali, 7 hours to Cali. That, what? 6 to 7 hours from Cali? I don't know what that means. Does it take 6 hours to fly from New York to Cali? Oh, yeah. In-game? Yes. Yes, Paul. It will... the flight times are fairly realistic and accurate. You can obviously push your aircraft and get there maybe a little bit quicker. Or you can increase the sim speed. You can also teleport. There's an option. So, like, for example, here in at objectives, it's travel to. If I had a flight plan set before I loaded in, I can take off and then just teleport to my destination and land and skip the whole cruise. There's a lot of lakes up here, man, but like not many clearings that I can touch down in.
Oh, I see a name tag behind the mountain. Cannot read it yet, though.
Come out. Back towards the lake here.
500.
These lakes actually degenerated really nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of lakes kind of make weird stuff happen, but these ones are pretty good. Will it be on the Xbox One or Xbox
500.
Series X? I think Series X, but there's no release date yet for the Xbox version of the game. I still don't see a name tag, so I'm gonna assume that I'm not gonna be visible.
Yeah, because I see another one that's not you behind there now.
You should get a PC. I would suggest that. PC Master Race. Still don't really see anywhere.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, you can see me?
Yep, your name tag just popped in.
I don't have your name tag. You're set to all players?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm set to live, which might be... It might hide you from me, but still allow you to see me. Yeah, you just need the moolah. It'll be on both Xbox One and Xbox One Series X. Look, there's too many X's in Xbox at this point. Like, what are they doing with that name? That name's awful. It's so confusing. $750 for a PC. I mean, I would say I wouldn't get a gaming PC unless you had about $1,000. $750, you can get one, but $1,000 is about where I'd want to be. Talked to Xbox this morning. There you go. It's one way to find out information. There's some homes down there.
Yeah. So if you want to make a loop around, I could probably catch up pretty quick.
Like just a full 360 turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Turn to the right. Do like a 30-degree bank angle here. Oh wait, I see someone's name tag out there, so I bet I'm gonna see yours here in a second, potentially.
Should do.
There's Hippogriff? No, don't see you.
I don't see Hippogriff.
You have left the group. There you are, I see you. Okay, you're loading in now. That's good. My brother bought me this PC for $500 and put $400, $500 into it for upgrades. That's another way to do it.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yeah.
I just spent about $400 and upgraded my PC earlier this week, so it's definitely an option.
Yeah, and you know, and that's the nice thing about PC. You can just continually upgrade it
Mm-hmm.
with minimal investment over time in that regard. Let's take a look here at the map. What speed? What's your speed looking like?
Currently sitting at about 100, 105.
Okay, I'll keep in the 80s. When you want me to speed up, I'll speed up. What do you lean down to? I'm leaned down to like 54% mixture.
Yeah, mine's at 59. So,
Alright.
Let's see.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need to start gaining some altitude to get over these mountains so we can go back onto the far side for the airport. Though I want to touch down somewhere, but there's just so many trees.
Mm-hmm. It looks like this is a pretty well populated area too.
Yeah, it looks like it. Like we talked about other players or just houses.
Houses.
Because I don't think we want to land on a private road, you know.
Yeah. Although there are quite a few other players around too.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they added cars that can drive to your destination. I think it would be cool if they added like ATC elements or like combine the two games in a way where like if someone in a plane flying a cargo route delivered someone cargo that was waiting in a truck, I think that would be cool. You catching up?
Yep.
Okay.
It just takes a little while because you're moving away from me.
Yeah, I'm also having to put some throttle in to get altitude so we can get on the backside here. I don't want to run into the mountain or anything like that. This is Earth the game. This is definitely Earth the game. Basically Google Earth the game. There's a nice sleepy little town on the lake down there. You want me to do another 360?
I think you should be alright. I'm just about to make the shoreline with that town.
Okay. Go a little left here. It's a little bit lower mountain range. It looks like the runway heading is going to be 260. That's west, right? 260? Or am I crazy?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
500. 500.
500. There's some nice mountain ranges. A little weird, you know, for being close to Reno, I would expect a little bit more deserty, but I guess the lake and everything kind of helps out when it comes to the greenery. VR mode would also be cool. They are going to support VR. They currently natively track IR is supported, but they're working on the VR headset support as well. Looks like I made it to the other side here. Ooh, a little bit of ground turbulence there. take a look to see if you see pilot guy yet. Nope, just his nameplate back there.
Hey guys.
Hey. I'm gonna turn to the right. All I think coded airports are in the game. I think even some private airports are in the game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, I think all do all airports have to register with the FAA? Whether you're private or not?
500.
Like if someone just has a grass strip, you know.
500.
I think grass strips, a private grass strip, you have the option of registering. But
Okay.
it's generally encouraged for them to all register because even if no one's flying there for anything other than to come tell you hi, it's a good idea in case of emergency to have it listed.
Yeah.
Because I actually saw a little while earlier when I was at my home airport, I saw one of the nearby private strips was showing up on the as, hey, here's an airport.
Go to WMSA, then 18 miles to the east to see the Twin Towers of Malaysia. You want to go to Malaysia? You think that'd be cool?
Never been.
Thanks for
I've
subscribing.
never been. Yeah.
The lightning speed on this thing's slow, right? Like 60, 50?
Very. More closer to like 50, 40.
Oof.
Yeah. Cubs are slow.
Okay. Well, when we land here, we'll let's go 2 notches flaps. No pappy lights on this runway.
Nope. Pappies are a luxury.
Definitely came in fast, so I bounced a little bit, but honestly, I don't think it was a bumpy landing outside that. Ooh, tail drag. Can't see crap now.
Yeah.
I am blind.
And landing in these guys is a challenge in and of itself, too.
Mine went okay, I think. Not the smoothest, but definitely better than earlier today. When I'm like fighting the whole way down. Are you landing?
Coming in. Coming in. Coming in sideways.
Here, I'm watching. I'm watching. Oh, float. Float. Touchdown. On my screen, you touched on all 3. 3-point.
Yeah. That's, I mean, it's one of the low ways to land. Tail draggers is not exactly the best, but it's a valid strategy.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like some of them are, like some tail draggers. I think it is like the preferred, like the like usually old warplanes. I think, right? Anyways, I'm back at the main menu, so let's go to that.
To Malaysia.
To Malaysia, and then head east from WMSA. So let's go ahead and do that. Flight conditions are raining. It's also nighttime. So that means I'm going to change it to all players. And customize my weather to be more morning.
We sticking with the Cub?
Yeah, I'd say so. You know, it's slow. It's good for sightseeing. I think it's fine and easy to land. I'm gonna change it to scattered clouds though. There we go. And we will start, I think I'm gonna start on the left side of the runway around like ramp 44. There we go. Gonna go to Midway Airport, Chicago, Illinois by chance. We might be able to. I feel like this stream's a little bit more about seeing where you guys want to see, because I did a long flight of like that had like its own itinerary today. So I'm fine with just doing some quick takeoff, look around, land, kind of sightseeing.
What ramp were you picking?
Around 44. That's the left side. So we're gonna go ahead and load into Malaysia. Again, if you guys want to super chat or become a member, you guys do get priority on what you guys want to see. You're just here to watch? Well, welcome nonetheless. Enjoyed to have you. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. How's the audio and everything? How am I coming through on Discord, Pilot? Just because I don't have push to talk on, which is weird for me.
I mean, you sound alright to me.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, do I sound alright?
You sound fine to me. I hope the stream can hear you pretty clear.
Me too.
Alright, so here we are. Sultan Abdul Aziz Shah Subang. Subang? I don't know. So we're here, ready to fly. Scattered clouds. Let's take a look around the airport a little bit. I don't believe... Oh, I see you. So that's good. Looks like just one runway. That's fine. So welcome to Malaysia, everyone. It's looking pretty good. Oh, Rick says we're 5x5.
Good to see you, Rick.
Yep, good to see you. All right. Guess I'll go through the whole startup process, huh? All right, master switch on. Let's do. Cabin heat, I guess. I'd rather not have hot temperature here. Throttle, more like 20%. It's fine. Fuel pump on. Let's take from the right fuel tank. That's okay. Alternator on. Magnetos on.
Aha, there you are.
Let's do strobe nav. AV. Okay. Clear prop. Boop. Ooh, that's a clean start. This thing starts up real smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that.
Nice fuel injected engine.
What altitude are we at? We're at
90 feet.
90 feet. Yeah, we're pretty much sea level. All right. Sounds good. Nice and tasty. So we need to go to the east 18 miles from this. So we'll take off, what, to the north, you think? Since we're close to that, we're
Looks
closer
like
to the southern end.
Yeah.
Or do you want to taxi up to the north?
We can go either way.
Okay. You started up and everything?
Taxiing up behind you.
All right. It's free. I think I can hear you. Let's do external view while we're taxiing, guys. There's pilot guy right there. Good to see you. Finally.
Yes.
You know? The good old multiplayer is still a little tricky. Where's the journey starting from? Where are you going for this stream? We're just hopping around. So we're doing short flights based on your guys' inputs. Let's dodge this fuel truck and not explode. Like a Marvel movie?
What field truck?
The one that just passed me? Didn't see it, okay. I have my
When's the
traffic
last time
turned
you
up,
had
like,
your
all the
eyes
way.
checked?
Well, probably 5 years ago.
Yeah, may want to get that done.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, so we're gonna head up to the north side of the ramp and take off to the south.
Alright.
Looks like we gotta cross the runway here. Looks clear.
Clear left.
What fuel
Clear
truck?
right.
Famous last words by pilot guy.
Okay, now I see a fuel truck.
I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe I do need to get my eyes checked.
Sitting right behind that car you also ran over.
Oh, oh, wonderful. It's a very powerful X-Cub, you know.
Yes. Very sturdy.
Yeah. What kind of weather you go with?
Clear skies.
Clear. I like
Yeah.
scattered. I just want to have some clouds, you know. Wow, you're getting a little close there. You about chopped up my tail. Jeez.
Yeah.
Didn't know you had it out for me.
I mean, fortunately it ghosts you.
I mean, we don't need the whole runway. You just want to do like a midfield takeoff?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, we people will take off in this airplane in like 100, 150 feet pretty regularly.
Sure. Come on, get going. Get it going. Alright. Traffic looks fine. Nothing on the runway. No one coming in to land. Just gonna do a rolling takeoff here. Ugh, squirrely. Are you a full mixture or did you lean it out a little bit?
Still full.
Alright, I got visual and you. That's good.
For my personal flying, I don't lean unless I'm going above 4,000 feet.
You want to lead the way a little bit? We're just going
Sure.
east.
I guess. Set the power about 80%.
Alright, so we're looking for some sort of twin towers of Malaysia, and that's the site that we want to see.
I do see some towers up ahead.
Yeah, I do see some towers, but I think it's front left. There's like this twin spire looking thing. It's like a single building with two spires on it almost.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
So we'll make our way that way, I think. Let's go. Drone cam. little bit. Set that up. I need to trim down. Jeez. Looking good. And, you know, if you guys do have Flight Sim, you know, I want to encourage you. We are in live mode, so if you want to fly with us, you're more than welcome to join. Just listen to what airport we kind of head to and hop on in. We'll generally be doing cold starts the whole time, right?
Probably. I've gotten pretty good at starting this Cub, though.
Yeah, it's real quick.
Yeah.
You just slam
see the
everything
little
open
shanty
and then go.
towns.
Yeah, Malaysia's definitely different with the height scale of all these buildings. I've never been, so if anyone in chat has been to Malaysia, you'll have to let us know how accurate this is. You go into that first skyscraper just on the way?
No.
Or no? Okay.
No, I'm putting pretty much at the Twin Towers a bit.
Still downloading, 74% from you. It seems like the whole day everyone's just been downloading.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had to re-download it today. Pilot downloaded it for the first time today. That's just how it goes. My map is not following me. There it is. Now it is. There is a button for that. Ooh. Rick, do you have this as well, or? Because you're more than welcome to join us in our X-Cub adventures. Is X-Cub a premium aircraft or basic?
Basic.
Basic. Been downloading since release. Wow. I'm getting some turbulence here. You?
A little bit.
Yeah. I guess I do have different weather settings, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I thought you were a different person coming, like doing those maneuvers there for a second. Just kind of flew down in my perspective. Didn't expect it.
Yeah, I was getting a little ahead of you, so I came back to join you.
Oh well, welcome. I think after you see the WMKF off to our right airport. You might just zoom out on your map a little bit.
Yep, I got it.
Alright, that's probably where we'll land. So after we check out these cool towers, we'll swing over that way.
Sounds good.
You must see this area at night. It's magnificent. Well, lucky for you, I can change it at will.
Can you?
Boom. Yeah.
Huh?
You can go to the weather module, like camera. It's like up in that same little upper menu. And just drag the time back.
Oh, that's...
I'm getting a FPS stoppage here. This will happen occasionally in the game, but it'll update. That looks pretty good.
That looks really nice. That's a really cool way to change it around too. And it's just seamlessly.
Yeah. Look at that, chat. Very beautiful. Are you in pause mode right now? Oh, you went in between the towers.
Knife edge too. Yeah.
I'll check it out. I'll do the same thing here.
There.
There we go. All right. I think I'm gonna keep it nighttime and land at the airport. So,
Yeah.
where are you at?
Behind you, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna turn right base and
Yeah.
go ahead. We're already basically lined up. Trying to sneak up on Raptor live at the moment? Nah. We're doing what you guys want to do, basically, chat. So, hang out here with us if you want. All right, I'm slowing down. I guess we gotta stay pretty high with all these buildings around, huh?
500.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a building literally right in front of this runway.
Mm-hmm. Maybe not the best evening simulation.
What do you mean you didn't see
Well,
runway lights?
I mean, no, I'm thinking buildings, but it does have that displaced threshold, so.
Fun fact, that bridge is free moving. It moves in and out according to the winds. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Ah. That is certainly handy.
Alright, I'm getting my flaps out here. Coming down. A little bouncy. I always come in a little quick, I think. Just gonna pull off. See if I can catch you landing. Nope. Nope, you literally landed behind me.
Yep.
Alright. Still though.
The lights look nice.
Yeah. This has very bright lights. I mean, really, you can't see over your nose, so it doesn't really do anything in my opinion, but hey. How's Pilot Guy doing? I think Pilot Guy is doing pretty good. He's, you know, not onto my level of flying yet, but he'll get there one day. As he just leaves. Alright.
So you lift the tail and
And don't nose over. You about ate shit right there. Alright, I'm gonna go back to main menu. Boom.
yeah. So that's the short field technique is
Get the nose
Full
or tail up.
brakes on, full power, raise the tail, and then you can roll for a very short distance if you do it right before you're airborne. So,
Alright, let's take a look at the map.
where are we going?
I have no idea, chat. Let's see. You could try AMS next. It's Amsterdam in the Netherlands. EHAM is also possible.
Sheeple.
Yeah, let's go. What's EHAM? EHAM.
Sheeple.
Man, the lag is, sometimes the menus are not very responsive. I found Sheeple.
Alright.
Wow, I think I'm getting like 1 FPS in the menus right now. Playing with John?
Wow.
Yep, we're playing with John.
Hello.
But we're also set to all players, so if you guys do have the game and you want to play with us, you're more than welcome to do so. I think I'm going to do an early morning.
Ooh, yeah, Jacob, good suggestion. Wouldn't mind going check out Sydney at some point.
Yeah? See how well they do the theater there?
Uh-huh. And the Harbor Bridge. Yes, I am a real pilot.
Alright. And that's fine. All players, live traffic. We're good. Do we want to... It doesn't seem like we're really doing much in the Cub in terms of actually touching down. Do you want to change planes?
Sure.
I mean, I still want something probably relatively slowish. So,
Okay.
you know, nothing over 200 knots, I would say.
Well, do you want to compare the Savage Cub with what? With the X Cub?
Is that the yellow one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. We'll do the Savage Cub. I'm going to go. What ramp we taking off of here? This is a huge airport. Holy cow!
Yeah.
6 runways. I'm gonna do the far right side.
see.
I'm doing like K44. It's a GA ramp over there.
Alright. K43.
Flight conditions, clear skies. I want to do scattered again, or maybe high level clouds. That's fine. There we go. All right, I'm loading in.
Yep.
What was the biggest flight you've ever had, like IRL? I mean, I flew from, you know, where I live now all the way to Japan. So that's literally the opposite side of the world. But in the game, the longest flight so far that we've done is we flew from West Virginia down to Alabama. Fly northeast for a couple miles and you'll see it. Okay. So we'll leave Eham and fly northeast, I would say, for a little bit. Until we find a suitable airport to call home.
Sweet.
Now, did you ever do FS Economy, John?
I looked at it a little bit. Never really got into it. I did, when I first got into FSX, I did join up with a virtual airline and flew with that for a little while, but it got to be something I would put on in the background while I would do homework or something like that, so I just kind of fell off of it.
How are the flight physics? I think John's the best one to answer on that one.
Pretty good. I haven't actually flown a 152 or the 172 yet, which are the planes that I have actual experience in. But I mean, as far as what I have flown, it feels really nice, very responsive, nothing out of the ordinary.
Unless you choose the wrong flight model, in which case it's very weird. So I don't suggest.
But I mean,
it
it is pretty nice. I'm definitely enjoying it.
And again, everyone, we might not get to everyone's suggestions in order or anything like that, but that doesn't mean we won't visit your area eventually. So keep that in mind. I'm kind of just picking what looks interesting from chat at the moment. Longest IRL flight I've been from where I live to QLD. I don't know where QLD is. Does John have a YouTube channel? Negative, I don't think.
I mean, it exists. There's nothing on it though.
All right, Nathaniel's gonna load in as well, so that'll be cool. Make sure you're set to live, or not live. Are we on all? I think we're on all, or something like that. All right, how do we start up this? Where's my battery switch at? It's avionics. Oh boy, this thing is literally sitting in just metal tubes.
More true to a classic Cub.
Landing lights, strobe lights. Do you see the battery switch?
The battery is on the key.
On the key.
Yeah, so first click on the key is your battery.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, shoot. That's fine. Okay, turn on landing lights. I'll get my ignitions on. Cabin heat. Ooh, I guess I need to give this thing some choke, huh? Okay, give it some choke. Avionics on. Wow, this is so bare bones. I like it. Turn our strobe on. Okay, well, clear prop. Here we go. Hope this works. Oh boy, it rolled forward right out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Did this not have a parking brake? No, it does not have a parking brake. Noted. Okay.
Goodbye.
You in front of me there? Is that you?
I'm looking for you. I thought I was gonna load in next to you.
Well, let's see.
Moving out towards the runway area.
Yeah, I don't see you. We're just gonna take off on this closest runway though, regardless.
Oh, there you are.
Alright, you got visual. You got visual, we good?
Right behind you.
Good. Using the Logitech flight yoke, throttle quadrant, and flight switch panel for your setup. That's sweet, man. Ooh. Careful with the brakes. Very easy to nose down on this.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very easy. Alright. So we need to go north, right?
Northeast, I believe, was the direction.
Alright. Here we go. Powering up. And off the ground
And
already.
you're off. Yep.
Very quick.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't take much.
I mean, I think just because of it being so much lighter, maybe than the X Cub, that it might be even more responsive, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't see an RPM gauge. Alright, I'm turning left.
Yeah, no, it's just to the right of the,
Or no, right. Right's
Attack.
to the west.
just to the right of your airspeed.
No, I see the. Okay, by gauge I meant an RPM setting.
Green.
Just make sure it's green. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Thanks, Yellow, for subscribing. Very yellow of you. Very, very yellow of you. Doing a wide loop. Let's actually. I want to look at the airport a little bit. This is a big one. Is this one handcrafted? H-ham? Or ham? Whatever.
EHAM.
E-ham? It looks real good.
Yeah, it might be.
It might be a handcrafted one, guys. The grass is all there. It's nice.
Yeah, no, this looks superb.
Looks like I am behind you. Or I'm flying right at you. Okay. That's fine, too.
Oh, I like this plane.
Alright, I'm gonna keep heading, oh, that's east. I want to go north. North towards Amsterdam, everyone. Northeast. Okay, so I guess 6 ish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back on the throttle. I'm way over speeding it. Like I was going almost 200 right there.
Yeah.
Which is it has the power to do it, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, this is a very nice, a well-powered airplane. Is that a canal or something off to the right?
That just straight cut.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a yeah. Yeah,
Right.
that's a canal.
Yeah, it could be a canal, an aquifer, or something.
A water landing strip is what it looks like right
Yeah.
now.
And then the water there's apparently a little waterfall there. Ooh, what?
Yes.
What?
I overspeeded the aircraft and crashed.
Oh, GG.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Does the game have nigh every airport in the world, or just famous ones? It has. If it's registered as an airport, it has it in the game.
Let's say it's something like 27,000
Yeah,
airports worldwide.
Yeah, 27,000 or so. 30,000. I would just say 30,000. 30,000 airports, and with the game, you get depending on what version you get, between 30 or 40 handcrafted airports as well. So that they look real nice. Oh, gonna have to trim this out. You're 50% downloaded, Josh. All right, sounds good. So here we are. It's morning in Amsterdam. What's the difference between handcrafted or nat? So a handcrafted airport, they actually model out the terminal, make sure the line work is all accurate to where it should be, and maybe model a little bit around the local area, maybe even like the parking lot and stuff. But otherwise, if it's not handcrafted, it's AI generated. So it'll take satellite imagery and kind of go from there to make it fairly accurate. Even the non-handcrafted ones look good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, and they've all been given at least a little attention, so that like the commercial airports, the terminal and gates are in the right place.
Yeah. Hey, Isabella.
Hello.
Let's trim her out. Take a look at some of these real cool buildings. Hey, REM. Alright, so we need to find a airport to land at. I don't know of any in the area. Though we are in bush plains, really we could land anywhere.
I know of one airport.
The one we just left, though?
Yep.
Man, some of these guys are pretty high up there.
Although I do see someone in a Savage Cub as well, off to the right side a little bit.
Oh, yeah? So just using the same airport to land, otherwise it's far away? Okay, I think that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, the U.S. we're a little spoiled with airports everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. We have the land for it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start working my way back towards you. I'm assuming you're still at the airport area just because you crashed.
Nope, I'm headed towards you.
Okay. Turn right to find city center. Is it that close to the airport, or is the city center somewhere else? Yeah,
I think
4.
It looks like it's right there along the river, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know Amsterdam very well.
I see a few tall buildings over there.
I don't know. I don't see anything crazy tall. I guess I just compare everything to New York because I'm a dumb American, right?
Right. Cloth wings.
The center is right in front of you. Whoa. Looks like I went a little bit to the right. So we talking like right there? Kind of that whole area? I feel like that's a big train station right there. So that's pretty good. I think we're approaching Snowballs, who's also in the Savage. Dude, once this thing's trimmed, it flies straight as an arrow.
Yeah.
New York, ooh, original name, New Amsterdam. Nice.
Also, I'm back.
I can hear you. Oh, there you are. Where's the airport from here? Oh, I can just look for all the people landed. Who fucked it. Alright. Turning a little bit right and going to the airport. And we'll do a quick landing over there and then change it up again. I kind of like the fact that we're just kind of landing and going to other places. Oh, that roll was rough.
Yeah.
Here, I'll do an aileron roll here. Let me just start it. How'd that look?
There it is. Nice and straight.
Good. It's the balance of like the rudder and knowing when to nose down.
Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't have any rudder in when I went over.
Yeah, I almost had to do full rudder, I think. Don't land there. A lot of ship will around. Oh, well. I think I hear you, but I don't see you.
Just in front.
Oh yeah, okay. You were behind my wing for a moment. All right, what runway? And I'll follow you in. We're actually pretty well lined up on one right now.
Yeah.
To the left of Red Bull 643.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, I kind of like the Savage Cud though.
You know, I like it too. You know, if I had a GPS on it, I think it would be pretty cool just for navigation's sake. But honestly, for the view,
I'm a little.
and the power, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
you need
some
to
good
swing
stick and
more
rudder.
left.
And... What you mean?
Are you lined up with the runway?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one.
I mean, I can go for the other one too.
No.
if you want.
Go for that one. That one's fine. It's just
Okay.
it was behind my dash, and so I could only see the one behind it, and I was like, I don't know where he's going. Yeah, there's a lot of people out.
And I mean, one of the really cool things about this airplane in particular is it's squirrely.
It's very loosey goosey.
Yeah, so you can. And I mean, you don't even need it to be that squirrely to make a
Dude,
nice
how
right
fast
turn.
are you going? I was like overspeeding. You're pulling away from me still.
Yeah.
gonna overspeed
pull the
crash
power
again?
back.
Are you gonna overspeed crash? No? Okay.
Nah, not
I have Quiet Killer and Lego mines around me. It's annoying that we can't choose servers. Yeah. There's a pilot guy in front of us. You think you're gonna bounce? You're gonna float too long? What's gonna happen? Huh?
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is pull the power out. Get slow.
Yeah, I'm going to 2 flaps.
Yeah.
How was it?
Eh.
Eh.
I don't have the throttle control sensitivity that I really want.
Can't even see if I'm making it over the numbers. There's the runway. Can't see the center line at all.
Well, look at that. Less than 1,000 feet of runway. No problem.
Easy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Easy sauce. Pretty solid landing. I bounced a little bit, but it was okay. I do want to take a little bit of a slower look at the airport here. But yeah, handcrafted airports, they go through, they make sure all the lights are even in the right position. The buildings and everything modeled in the right position. The building shape is correct. Wow, we literally landed at the GA parking?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. This is the same runway we took off from, right?
Yep.
Better than my Birmingham, Alabama. Yeah, well, you know, when you're using the wrong flight model, landing becomes a little weird. Graphics looks as good as GTA 5. I would say it doesn't. Lighting-wise, it's okay. It's pretty similar. But base graphics, I would say the planes look better. But everything else, no.
They certainly handle better.
Should go to the Grand Canyon. We already went. You want to go to like Sedona and the Grand Canyon? Hit both of those.
Yeah, we can do that.
Did I find out what was wrong with the plane? Yeah, I was using the wrong flight model. So that's basically what was wrong with the plane. The plane was fine. The airflow over the wings were not fine at all. Oh yeah, bro, you used to live in Sedona? Nice. I've been up to Sedona once. Because my family currently lives in Phoenix. So we took a road trip up there, just a day trip.
I was about to say, you drove from West Virginia
No.
to Phoenix?
I flew to Phoenix, visited family, and they were like, "Hey, let's go to Sedona." And I was like, "Okay." And then we went ahead and flew on up there. What is the Sedona?
SPZ?
That's easy, yeah. And what's close to the Wow, there's a lot of planes here. This is gonna be cool. Set as
Wow.
departure. There's like 10 people here.
Oh man.
All right, yeah, we're going to Sedona. Flight conditions. I'm gonna do few clouds. Time wise, I don't know, early afternoon, so like 10. Even though that's not early afternoon, late morning. There we go. Moved from Lewiston, ID to Minnesota, 22-hour flip in a 25-foot U-Haul. Meant 3 full days of driving. Ugh. I'm sorry about that. All right, so what is the airport closest to the Grand Canyon?
There is actually a Grand Canyon Air.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Grand
Give me just a second.
N38 or no, GRM. GRM. Ooh, that's an
GCN.
hour. GCN?
GCN.
KGCN?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a 45-minute flight. Do we want to up the plane?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's up the plane a little bit. Do you want to do Grand Caravan?
Sure.
Okay. First time flying the Grand Caravan then. I think that's fine. Thanks, Pro of YouTube Never Sleep, for subscribing. Enjoy your time here. Could I visit Reno? We were near Reno earlier. We were at Lake Tahoe. I don't know how close that is to Reno, but it's pretty close to Reno. Okay. And what? I'm at gate 3 in Sedona.
I'll be at 2.
Okay.
So I should load right next to you.
Hitting fly. Here we go. Let's see. Caravan's a turboprop, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not great at starting turboprops.
If I remember right, most of the engine controls are going to be on a panel, basically your left armrest.
Right over. Left armrest.
That's where they were in FSX, anyways.
Use the 747. I don't like flying airliners. I am not a huge fan. Even private jets, I don't even really like flying those. I prefer GA. Kind of low and slow. You know, get some good views.
Gotta have that big old fan in front of you. Keep you cool.
Yeah, just crack the window.
You know how you can tell it's a big fan, right?
My old friends live there. It's a pretty boring city, but it'd be cool to see it in the game. I don't know if Yuma, if it has an airport, give me the airport code and we'll add it in as a route addition. And I think that would be fine. So Sedona, I think this is a handcrafted airport, right? Isn't this where the tutorial takes place? Oh god, FPS. FPS. There we go. Loading.
There's a tutorial?
Yeah. Alright, let's take a look at the airport real quick before I start her up. Okay, we got people flying. Aircraft really don't load in very quickly, do they? Like other people's planes. I'm just getting names, ghost names. A lot of those. Alright, so here we are, Sedona. Do the checklist. Yeah, I'll do the whole checklist on this because I don't know it very well. Okay, checklist. Pre-flight inspection, fuel selector, both on. That's literally it. Open left, open open right. Cool. Tick. Engine start. Engine selectors. Norm. It is set to norm. Power lever. Idle. Prop RPM. We want max RPM. It's rotor trim. Mixture control. RPM. Ticket. Starting the engine. I want battery switch is on. We're going to want our beacon on. Avionics switch 1. Okay. Fuel boost on. Starter on. Fuel conditioner lever low idle. So about there, low idle. I'm gonna go ahead and prop go ahead 1 notch of flaps because we're gonna need that anyways.
Oh man, they put us right on top of each other.
Can I really not join you because you're West Coast and you're East? I was flying with Raptor and them just fine. So I don't know. Starter's on. Low idle is fine. Starter, we can go ahead and turn that off. Fuel boost back to normal. Avionics switch 2 on. And it looks like I just need to set my strobe here. Seatbelt sign is on. Cabin sign is on. Please do not smoke in the cabin. Welcome aboard to Uther's in Pilot Guy Air. Test switch, fire didn't really do anything interesting. Okay, parking brake. Release. Parking brake set. Sure, set. Release. Okay. Cool. So the startup was pretty quick, I would say. Let's get our CDI set to GBS. So that we have this correct heading. And is there... Doesn't look like there's a VNAV that we can set or an altitude preset that we can do. I'm not very good at setting the
autopilot.
well,
yeah.
the altitude. Like I have to hold altitude more so than set what altitude I want to climb to. Heading, course indicator, altitude. Here we go. What do you want to fly at?
Let's see, we're at 5,000 basically right now.
You want to do 8,000 and kind of just see what that does?
Yeah.
Okay, 8,000's fine. Cool. Alright, return to center. Now, you might also, Nathaniel, like, there might be a limit of how many people you can see at one time, so you might not be able to see me now, but I might load in too. So, if you take off around the same time we do, and if you fly roughly the same speed with us, we might pop in, you might not pop in. We're going to do a pushback, aren't we?
Yeah, how do you do that?
So, go up to the ATC option.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to go ahead and tune to, I guess, traffic. And scroll down. Huh. Normally there's like a ground.
Yeah. Let me see if there's a
Ground
manual
option
control for that.
It's I think it's control Shift P or Control P. Yeah, Shift plus P will call them over. Your game is doing something weird. Look, your game will always do something weird, you know. Yeah, Shift P is working for me. This lady is hooking on up.
Man.
Park and brake release. We are. She might get chopped up by the propeller because I have it on right now, but that's okay. I'm sure she'll be fine. Good job dodging it. You keep kind of zooming in and out. Okay, and I'm assuming Shift P again will stop us here, so just do a Shift P. I think that'll be enough. Park and brake on before I roll forward.
Mm-hmm. So,
Felt like updating the rolling cache right now was a good idea. Yeah, I selected the rolling cache folder to be something different than default. Because it was trying to put it on my SSD, and so I was like, no. My SSD can like not hold that, so.
yeah, they need to do something about these pushback.
I mean, this thing might have a reverser on it. Does it?
Fair point, it does. Haha. Screw you, pushback.
We don't like you. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and taxi out. I'm gonna go.
Beta.
Who needs planes when you have free cam? There you go.
Good old beta.
Ooh, that guy came in for a landing right there, and he touch and go. Off he goes. Just like that. Good job, Joe Slack. Alright, looks like everyone's taking off. Runway... I don't know, they're taking off on the north side. I don't know what number that is. I'm not great at instantly translating those things. Looks like they're 2-4 or something like that.
There should be a placard somewhere.
There's jets on the runway or taxiways. This is such an active airport right now. This is great.
I know. It's...
Like there's so many people just like coming and going.
Uthris is just taxiing through the parking area.
Look, this is where it told me to taxi through. I'm following my blue arrows. Alright, looks like we have a bit of a lineup and wait here. we got a Dreamliner up there, I think.
Well, I mean, if this is where they're setting up the tutorial, kind of makes sense that it'd be busy.
Well, the tutorial puts you in your own private instance, I think.
Oh, okay.
These are just people that really want to fly around Sedona.
Yeah.
And maybe fly up to the Grand Canyon, probably, too. Oh, we just had a Cessna. Go ahead and clip straight through that. Look at that. And a CRJ boarding right behind it, being like, oh crap, we gotta go.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Alright. Ooh, is that a Baron Beechcraft up there? Or no, we got a Cessna Grand Caravan on the runway. We got
It's see, TBM.
TBM, their turboprops are fighting for priority right now. One of them probably just chose to spawn on the runway.
Yeah.
That's a big no-no. You can crash into other people if you have it turned on. I
Ooh,
believe.
slew mode.
Good old slew mode.
I got an SR-22, looks like, behind you.
Behind me?
And now in front of you.
Oh, well, he's cutting the line. Jeez. This is... Don't do that, guy. He's in his own little world right now. The jet's gonna... Neo, A320 Neo in front of us.
Yeah, don't be behind him right now.
Got another jet over there. Off to the side. I think he's probably doing his run-up checks right now. I want to watch this guy. I want to watch this guy take off. Patience.
Does he have his reversers on?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's just on my screen.
Okay, he's full throttle. Alright, we have a line behind us. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Looks like the CRJ is going to go first because he was holding off to the side. I'm glad most people seem to be patient enough to kind of wait here.
Yeah.
I don't think the SR-22 can see some people. Alright. I need to switch the RPM from idle, right?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, high idle.
Where the heck do I do that? That's mixture control.
Uh-huh.
I'm at max, actually. Why can't I grab the idle one?
RPM up. Should be it.
It's the far left red one, right?
Mm-mm. No, that's your emergency power. Look for the other red one.
Okay. The other red one, that's fuel mixture.
Yeah, high idle. All the way up.
All the way up. Go ahead and just throttle up a little bit, check my gauges, see how that's doing. That looks fine. Which airport? We're in Sedona.
Alrighty, let's go.
Alright, we're gonna go. Jet guy is just taking up the runway, so. Yeah, every time you enter the game, it's gonna check for updates. That's just what it will do. Alright, I rotated around 80. It looked like it was okay.
I pulled off at a cool 55.
Well, you know, whatever.
With one notch. I did have a notch of flaps in.
Does this have gear?
Nope.
No, so it's fixed? Okay.
Fixed.
Alright, now, I guess I can bring the RPM back a little bit. What is that? Throttle. I'm gonna bring the throttle back. I don't need to be full throttle. Alright. I guess I'll turn on autopilot. Engage autopilot, and we'll go off nav mode. So we'll start our turn. We'll do altitude hold. And we'll start swinging around. Welcome to Sedona, everyone. Look at those beautiful mountains. Pilot guy's way out there in front of us now. So Sedona's cool because it has all those different layers, right? Where you can clearly see the kind of the history of the geology, right? I think that's what they're kind of known for.
Sure.
Sure. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, we're cruising. What's your climb rate? 2,000, 1,500? I'd say 1,500 is probably fine. Unless I kind of start stalling. Are you still at 100% RPM?
That's kind of what I was messing with mostly. Just trying to get my torque under control.
Yeah, I think I'm doing way too steep of a climb angle for this for some reason. Now checking for updates, asked me to install parts of the game. Oh, I have no idea then why I was doing that. Hello, Microsoft. I can't say that word right now. Where's ATC? I'm not using ATC right now. If I ever get into VATSIM, that's probably when I'll start really worrying about ATC. I just kind of do what I want right now. Alright, so pilot guy, you're out there. Invisible, but I see your name tag. What's your speed at?
140.
140. Why can't I? Like I'm going 80, and I'm only climbing at 850 foot per minute. There's not like cow flaps, are there? Maybe rudder trim? No. No. Oh. Might help if I raise my flaps.
So, yeah, you want to do that. And also, pull your prop RPM. I have mine set back about 65%. 65, 70. And then, once you have that, you can pull your power lever back to get your torque back to about 2,300 foot-pounds.
Yeah, that's what I get on torque right now. I think really it was
the flaps.
Yeah, the flaps was the big thing right there. So I'm hitting 140 now.
Yeah. So
all right, guys,
slow down a little bit. Let you catch up.
Sure. We're gonna be heading over. It looks like the 8,000 was a good guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna be flying over to the Grand Canyon, everyone. Check that out. As we leave Sedona.
Ground's gonna come up and meet us as we get closer to the Grand Canyon. So we should be all right for the most part. But it is gonna come up some.
Okay, good to know. Whoa. getting a little bit of turbulence. I don't know if this is your wake that I'm flying through or what.
I mean, I'm getting a little bounce, but not much.
Let's make sure my lights, now that I'm comfortable here. Taxi's off, landing gear's off, beacon's fine. I can go ahead and turn off the seatbelt cabin. People, you guys are free to move around at your leisure. There's no restroom, so there's no point getting up. So just remain seated. Thank you. Ding ding.
No smoking.
No smoking light is still on. No smoking. Actually, is that actually on? Where is it? I want to see that light on. Game. Am I gonna have to go into drone view and inspect the interior? I don't see a no smoking light. It's not on. Tisk tisk. Yes, their phones should be in airplane mode. I agree. Here's the view from one of the passenger seats. As you can see, this person is a dwarf, and then they become more normal size as the turbulence goes up and down.
Check out the left wing. There's a canyon.
Left wing canyon? Like way out there?
Not too far.
Yeah. I mean, that might be part of the Grand Canyon, really.
Potentially.
There's a lot more trees out here than I thought there would be.
Yeah, that's actually real life. There's a ton of trees around the Grand Canyon.
That's actually real life.
Yeah. I mean, they're not trees like we would see like in West Virginia or Louisiana. They're a lot stickier and maybe not quite this dense.
But they got it.
Yeah, there are plenty of trees, even in the canyon itself.
Well, that makes sense in the canyon with all the water.
Yeah.
What's our ETA, you think?
About 20 minutes.
What speed you at? I'm at 160.
Still doing about 138.
Oh, I see you. You're visible now.
Sweet.
So you can go ahead and start raising up to about 160. Uh, 50 nautical miles at this rate. How long do you think that'll be? ETA is 1705. It's currently... what's with my local time being 10? I guess 16 minutes or so. So we're going to be flying for a little bit, it looks like. This is the longest little flight on this second stream, it seems.
Yeah.
Good views, though. Do you have clouds on, or what? We can mess with some of them.
Yeah, I've got a few clouds.
You know, if we wanted to, we could, bring some more clouds over if we want. Something like that. Switch it to evening. For the journey?
Just don't make it too dark because we are coming up on some ridges that are going to be fairly close to us.
Nah, I'm at the golden hour lighting right now.
Nice.
Make it storm? We can do like a. I think the next thing we do maybe will be like a. Want to do like some storms?
Okay. Yeah, shooting ILS.
I don't know how to use ILS, but it would be basically taking off and trying to land. Like something.
Without looking outside of the airplane. Yep.
Yep. That sounds right. Right?
Yeah.
God, I'm so happy that I have the game now. We've been waiting for this for so long now.
Yeah. Okay, so we will need to climb to get ahead on top of these mountains up ahead.
Alright. I guess we can go to
Let's try 10.
10,000? Climb at 800 feet per minute. Maybe 1,000. It's a little close for comfort.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad the vertical speed actually works on this.
Yeah.
Some of them they work, some of them they don't. It's so weird.
Getting used to how each one is laid out is a challenge. I like how it's a dedicated autopilot panel in this.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, the G1000 panel as a whole is not bad. There's a lot of really good features on it. But its implementation across the different airplanes is not seamless.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Try making it snow in the Grand Canyon a bit after you get there? Sure. Why not? But yes, I am playing with Pilot Guy. He is the one from chat earlier.
Yep.
He's
And
the
snow
pilot
in the
guy.
Grand Canyon is a thing that happens, too.
Oh.
Yeah. It snows at the Grand Canyon. Not always at the bottom of the canyon.
But like maybe
but-
in the mountains around it.
Yeah, the rim pretty regularly has snow in the winter.
Just 38.6 nautical miles to go. There's Pilot Guy, by the way, everyone. Just leading the charge.
I'll look back and I have to actually try and pick your name out of all the tags that are
garbage.
still floating around. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the only one that's visible, at least. Can you see me?
Not quite. But that may just be because you're hidden behind someone else's tag.
I have this dang runway marker that's in my way.
Is that your progressive taxi marker?
Basically saying, hey, you should go here and ask for clearance. Does he have a YouTube channel? No, he has no uploads. It does get really hot in Phoenix? Yes, it does. My parents live there, and I don't know. It's a dry heat, so it's not awful. Like, it was like 90% humidity here. You know, just like, ugh, disgusting.
Yeah.
Not nearly as bad as Louisiana, though.
Quite a few years ago now, I actually took a trip and we went backpacking into the Grand Canyon. And at the bottom of the Grand Canyon at night, it cooled off to 107.
Ooh. Cooled off, huh?
Cooled off. And because all the rocks all around you have all been baking in the sun all day, they just radiate the heat on you all night long. So it's like you're trying to sleep in an oven.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to sleep. Like, I keep my apartment at 66 degrees.
Yeah.
No way. No way.
Fortunately, the stream that ran through camp was spring fed, so the water coming out of that was a nice cool, like 50, 60 degrees.
That must have been nice. Just sleep in the water.
Yeah, hypothermia.
Looks like there's people in front of us now.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably checking out the Grand Canyon. I can see part of the ridgeline, I think.
Yeah.
Let's change the time of day.
Hold on. My airspeed indicator my pitot tube just iced over.
Oh!
Because I flew through a cloud.
Well, my clouds are a little bit higher. So you de-icing that, I assume?
Yep.
That's weird, because... Well, no, that's prop heat. Where's PDOT on here, anyways?
I think it's, looks like it's the green switches all the way on the left.
PSE?
Yeah.
LIS? I don't think I'll need it right now.
Yep.
I might turn it on when I make it snow. Where do you see that? Oh, yeah, it is. Wow. Okay, maybe I do need it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to
If
play
you're not
this.
flying through visible moisture, you shouldn't build up any ice. I had a cloud.
I'm going to
on.
be switching it to snow, so I'm going to turn it on preemptively anyways.
Okay.
Have I been to Rio de Janeiro yet? No, I have not. I think that'd be cool to go to. There's just so many different places to go to around the world, guys, and this sim is so good at doing that. You know, we might not be able to get to everything immediately, but I do want to go.
It is
and
the
visit a lot
entire
of
world.
places. Yeah. And with COVID, it's basically the only way to travel.
Yeah. Or at least for us silly Americans that can't seem to get it under control.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with a little bit of Darwinism every now and then.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. What really sucks is when someone else's Darwinism hits me.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. You're fine. I mean, I wanted to go to Japan this year again, but you know, like my cousin, my brother was supposed to get married in May. That got pushed back to October, and October is when I was wanting to go to Japan, and I think Japan's still doing travel bans. So it is what it is.
Yeah. I was planning to go to the Reno Air Races in September.
Oh.
That whole thing got canceled.
Yeah, basically 2020 is a wash, guys.
Yep.
You know, just pretend, you know, nothing happened.
Follow it up,
It's
throw it in the
fine.
trash. I'm not salty at all. How about you?
I don't know. I'm lucky enough to be able to work from home, so I can't really complain too much.
I was fortunate enough to pick up a work from home position.
Yeah.
So,
And you were still able to finish getting your pilot's license. I think that you did that this year, or
yeah, no, I'm still working on it. Did a training flight a little while ago.
nice.
Yeah.
$20 nautical miles for me. So we're there. I kind of like the Cessna Grand Caravan. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. It's got onboard radar too.
Oh, were you messing with that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's on your center screen.
Mm-hmm. And then this display mode.
Yeah. Yep. They
here's my
modeled in
vertical.
Nexrad.
Ooh, so it's actually picking up the cloud in front of me.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that a lot. Those like never worked on FSX, right?
No, not at all.
Is it worth buying? I would say so. You know, if you don't want to drop the $60 immediately, you know, you can get it from Xbox Game Pass for $4. Give it a test, see if you can run it, see if you like it. Play it for a month, either then get it or just continue paying for Game Pass. SSD hard for this game, it is, you know, 91 gigs on download. That's not even unpacked. I think it ends up being 150. And then I have 20 gigs set aside for cached environments. So the way the environments work is it's constantly streaming higher res stuff. So the longer I stay in an area, things might load in, and there's a cache that your computer saves, and the more often you fly in an area, it'll get cached, so it doesn't have to stream in as much. So, you know, I would bank on a fair amount. I'm catching up to you, sir. You might want to speed it up.
I'm starting my descent.
Start your descent. Galactic Player, thanks for the $2. Thanks for the support on that. Because you did a super chat, you in theory could control where we go next. You're excited for Skate 4? Skate 4 sounds fun. I have Skater XL at the moment. It's pretty cool. But like I have the game on my hard drive, and honestly, it's running fine. It's mostly CPU and GPU intensive, and it's mostly Ethernet intensive with the streaming of the environments. Hard drive, it's fine.
I mean, yeah, it takes up some space, but it doesn't take a ton of time to load.
Mm-hmm. All right, what altitude are you going down to?
8. Oh, hey there.
Hey there, what?
You're right there.
Right there?
Yeah. Just above and behind me.
Yep. I'm
I
coming
can
down
actually-
to 8 though, so
Yeah. I can make out your
throttle
airplane
down.
instead of a whole bunch of tags.
So expensive. Well, someone did a breakdown of what you get for the deluxe versions, and honestly, for the amount of aircraft that you gain and the additional handcrafted airports, you ended up really paying about $4 per plane, I think. Which is compared to, like, right now there's a plane on the store for like $26 for one plane. So now, granted, that plane probably has a little bit more detail than the ones that we're using right now.
Yeah, that was the Carinado 182, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Carinado.
Yeah, they do a really nice airplane.
I had a Carinado Twin Otter on X-Plane 11. So yeah, flight sims end up being a little bit expensive, but at the same time, it's cheaper than owning a plane. You know,
By a long shot.
by a long shot.
It's cheaper than even renting a plane.
Ooh, you are right there, down from me, aren't you? Did you go lower than 8,000? I'm
Nope.
waiting for Walking Simulator now. That's already out. It's called Go Outside.
Although
It's free.
I didn't bother adjusting my altimeter, so that may be the difference.
When we spawn in, it should automatically do our altimeter, though this might be a different altimeter, but I'm at 2991.
I've got like ice on my windows and whatnot.
Oh, well, I'm fine.
Yeah, well, I've had a few clouds to fly through.
Where you can go anywhere in the world, again, go outside, start walking. You know? Walking Simulator is a really hardcore game for the most hardcore players. I'm assuming that's the airport right in front of us. So I'll ignore that for now. I'm going to turn off autopilot. Bing! And I'm just going to keep flying level until pretty much over the Grand Canyon. Lost sight of you. Oh,
Yeah, sorry. I
Now
had to
below
turn
you.
on my de-icing.
There's definitely some people out here in the Grand Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
Walking Sims free on Steam. I don't know, the Steam version, I think the graphics are a little lower than the original version. The remake's never as good. Can't get the Cessna 172 to start. Help, I follow the checklist, but when I hit the key, it won't start, and it just turns over and over again. Make sure you have, you know, maybe about 25% throttle in there. Make sure you have full mixture at 100%.
Check your fuel is on.
Yep,
There
make
could
sure
be a
you have
gauge
fuel
on the
on.
center, probably close to the floor.
I actually have a feeling that is not in the checklist in the 172.
Yeah, it's a pretty overlooked thing on checklists because,
They assume you turn it on.
well, in real life, you never turn it off.
I thought you turned it off so, like, in case, you know, so stuff doesn't get in there, but maybe not. I don't know.
I mean, you pull the mixture out to turn the engine off, but you don't.
Oh, there you are.
No one ever turns the fuel tanks off. I mean, I've occasionally switched from one tank, you know, so that I'm using just the left side to balance the fuel back out if it's using a little bit more out of one. But I've never turned it off. It's there as an emergency thing for the most part. You know, if you wind up with an engine fire, you want to be able to stop fuel from getting forward to the firewall, and that's where that comes into effect for the most part, because that's a valve that you can shut off before it gets to the engine area.
All right, here we are. We're at the Grand Canyon now, everyone. Take a look at this big old hole. Is this facility in front of us kind of like where the observatory, or not observatory, but like, isn't there like a thing you can walk on that's like glass?
Yes, I think it's on the north rim though. There is a state park on the south rim, but the north rim is actually an Indian reservation. I believe that's where the glass floor is.
There's so many people just like ridge flying. That's cool.
I mean, you could never do even flying this low in real life.
Well, yeah, it's a national park. They kind of give you away, right?
Yeah, the minimum altitude over national parks is 2,000 feet, and because there's so many sightseeing flights, they've actually got even stricter requirements for where you can fly and what altitudes. It's like only med flights basically go down actually into the canyon.
Right. That makes sense. I'm gonna circle kind of close to this rim here, just so that I want to wait for some more stuff to stream in a little bit.
Ooh, I got an achievement.
Look at that, everyone.
Road trip.
Oh, for like flying for X nautical miles? 90 gigabytes? Yeah, it's a pretty big one.
Yeah.
You should do videos on starting planes and using ATC and electronics. I mean, I'm not the best at that kind of stuff, even myself, so I wouldn't trust myself to do a good job at that kind of tutorial. There's plenty of people that already do it now, so I'm gonna kind of avoid that. But I'll be streaming, basically. To me, this is a stream game to chill and play with you guys, since it's online. and we'll be able to really all fly together if you guys have the game.
Yeah,
Like-
it sounds like quite a few of y'all are downloading it right now.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I mean, tomorrow might
Hopefully.
be more people.
yeah.
Now tomorrow I go back to work though, so you know it'll be normal stream times tomorrow. This is cool. All right, so chat, you guys wanted me to switch it to snow while the Grand Canyon. Welcome to snow. Here we are.
Oh my.
It's a little bumpy.
Rather white.
You can see the river all the way down there. It's possible to remove the fog. I'll just push the clouds up high. As if it just got finished snowing.
Oh, I just sheared my wings off.
You just what?
I overstressed the aircraft and broke my wings off.
You can see a little bit with this area. It doesn't know quite how to generate snow onto it, so it's a little low res in spots, but up close looks pretty good.
Some of that may be because you're streaming as well. Because I wasn't. I mean, I had a little bit of detail pop in, but not much.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the airfield now and give us a little bit of a land. We'll do it in the snow too. We'll keep the snow here. I think that will make the runway a little icy. So there is the runway. That's good. Thanks for subscribing. Lost One in Space Aquatics. What graphics
I'm
do you
not
have?
sure if 747 would be able to land at that airport.
Let me check my graphics. As far as I'm aware, I'm on Ultra. I'm at high end right now. I can turn it up to Ultra. I might get some FPS loss. I usually keep it at high end to let the stream have higher FPS, but I can, in theory, stream like this on Ultra. But Lost in Space. Yeah. Lost in Space. And also, thanks for subscribing, Ninjas Hyper 01. Thanks for the support. If you guys are liking this stuff, feel free to become a member as well. Unlock our emotes. Help us unlock more emotes. I wouldn't mind making some flight sim emotes. That would be cool. Alright. I'm going to come back on... I guess for landing, I should probably go higher RPM, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Start getting some flaps out here. Land on a plane? It literally would do nothing, Jones. I would just phase through it and nothing would happen. I don't think it'll ever be for Mac. Sorry to say.
That Microsoft bit.
Yeah, it's a Microsoft game running on Windows.
I mean, we say that, but you can get Office on a Mac.
Well, yeah, but you're emulating it. So, you know, in theory, you can just emulate Windows on a Mac and you can play it now if you wanted to. Right?
Right.
I don't think it would run well, because Macs don't run anything well, but, you know, That's just my opinion, I suppose.
Well, they run certain things well.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
specific things.
Very, very specific things. I don't know what landing speed I want to be at. I'm having a hard time dropping beneath 100, to be honest.
Yeah, flaps out.
Yeah, I'm full flaps.
Yeah.
I'm also coming down pretty steep, so that could be a factor.
Yeah.
I mean, when I flare, it'll definitely kill it pretty quick.
Powers
Yeah.
out to idle.
Oh yeah, full idle. Oh, hello, little savage cub. Float, 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 float. Slight back pressure. I am wasting so much runway here. Smooth.
Yeah. That was not a bad landing. As far as touchdown. My instructor would still complain that you weren't on center line, but I will give you a passing grade on that.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yep.
I don't think you need an SSD hard drive to run this game. I disagree with that.
Not at all.
Not at all. I think it helps. SSD helps with anything, but I don't think it's a requirement. Welcome back, Isabella. Let's get, switch over to live weather, see what it's like. This is really what it looks like right now, guys. Gregory Treadway, thanks for the sub. Enjoy your time on the channel. It's having to reload everything, so it's getting a stutter. Where are we? We just toured around the Grand Canyon in a snowstorm, or after a snowstorm. Well, yeah, I guarantee it will run smoother than mechanical. That's not the point. My point is, your statement of, to run this game, you need X, means that is the minimum requirement to run this game, and I disagree. I think this spot's going to be pretty good to pull into.
For example, I don't have any of this game on my SSD.
I don't have any of this game on my SSD either. And I'm streaming it and playing it just fine.
Mm-hmm.
On Ultra. Okay, parking brake set. Bring back mixture to cut off. And we have landed. I think I'm a long way from playing Flight Sim 2020. You need a beast to run that. I mean, I think you need a decent machine to run it on Ultra. Like, I'm gonna change it back to high now because, again, I can run it fine when I'm not streaming, but I need.
You need the bandwidth.
Yeah, I need the extra.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and upping just the terrain and keep everything else on high and see how that runs. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes, there's a big difference. Yeah. We're not disagreeing that SSD is better than the mechanical. That's not the disagreement. Okay, cool. What FPS do you get? I haven't done an FPS counter, but to be honest, it feels like 40, 50 plus.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting pretty reliably 60 plus as well.
Like, I don't know what it looks like on your guys' end on the stream, but I don't think I'm getting any real stuttering. Alright, I'm going to go back to the main menu.
So where would y'all like to go next?
we have time for probably one more fly around on stream. Do some flying challenges. Do Hurghada. That's where you're from. I think someone, Gregory Treadway, did a super chat earlier. Or not Gregory, a Galactic Player did. So if he's still here, technically it would be his priority to do that. Just on the download page, you're getting 100 FPS, record breaking.
Oh yeah, Jacob had suggested Sydney earlier.
Oh yeah, we did talk about Sydney. We did talk about Sydney while we were flying over. Tell you, we already talked about Sydney. We're going to Sydney, Australia.
All right.
And then that'll be it for probably this stream. But next stream, your guys' suggestions will keep kind of getting worked through. I can't get to every suggestion, so don't take it personally if I don't fly somewhere. We went to New York yesterday. Forgot the E. Oh my god. What's the code?
Code is YSSY.
YSSY. Kingsford Smith International. Okay. Zoom to details. Boop, 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 boop. Where's a good spot? Maybe at the northern tip, I'm gonna do ramp 2. Set as departure. Can you go from San Diego to New York? That would be a really long flight and really boring. Unless I was an airliner, and even then, that's a really long flight and really boring.
All right. What are we flying? Still Caravan or?
No, we can change again. You want to do a twin engine? We haven't done a twin engine yet.
Alrighty.
I'm assuming you don't have the Baron.
No, I don't.
Does the Diamond go about as fast as the Baron?
Roughly.
Okay. If you want to take the Diamond, I'll take the Baron.
Alrighty.
Cool. Here we go. I'm gonna have to change the flight conditions to change the time here to 9 a.m.
Sounds good. I'll go ahead and load in and start.
How about San Diego to LA? That would be shorter, but
Yeah.
I think that's still pretty long if you're not in like a jet, right? I don't know what the nautical mileage is between those two. Because San Diego's in the southern part, LA is, I guess, in the middle, lower part. So if I had to guess, that's probably 200 nautical miles, if not more.
Let's see here.
So that would probably take, in the plane that I'm flying right now, that would take over an hour to fly. It's a 2-hour drive in a car. Really? Well, then in a plane, at least one of these, it would probably be 45 minutes. 20-ish minutes in A320. I don't fly airliners. Just. Uthras doesn't fly airliners.
So in a twin, it'd probably be about 30 minutes.
Yeah. And the airliner probably doesn't even get the benefit of going up to cruise speed for very long anyways.
No.
They're pretty much ascend, descend at that point. Is the Airbus in the standard edition? Yes, the A320 is in the standard edition. That's why you brought it up. You're being mean to us, Nathaniel. Are you gonna join us in Sydney, Nathaniel? See if you can actually see us now. Make sure you're not on just live, but you're at the all multiplayer. Be cool to go low over wildlife reserve to try and see elephants and stuff. They are in the game. Some elephants, and I think they have giraffe and some flocks of birds as well. The 747, I think, is default.
Yeah.
And then the Dreamliner is not default. Hope F-18 fighter jets get put in. Fighter jets are probably coming just fine. Not cool enough, but you're in spot 4. Okay. So here we are, Sydney. Is this a handcrafted one?
It
It looks pretty detailed.
Yeah, might be.
Let's take a look at the airport first, everyone. Let me hide these menus. They tend to lag the game a little bit. I think this might be handcrafted. This feels like a handcrafted one. At least maybe in my version it's handcrafted. Your version it might not be. I don't know.
Essentially.
Looks good.
I haven't looked around at it too much yet. I'm trying to.
Alright, there's pilot guy. Someone is inside of me. It's weird. And pilot guy is also inside of a plane on my screen.
Sweet.
Can I do Tampa to Orlando next? Depending. When we'll ask for suggestions at that time, and then people can suggest things there. So, or you can super chat for suggestions, and I'll probably write those ones down and do those as a priority. I'm probably gonna have to push back, huh? All right, let's start up the Baron here. We'll get rid of the yolks. I'll go full mixture. Go ahead and turn on our batteries. Avionics, turn that on. That's fine. Turn on fuel boost. Alternators on. Yeah, sure, piton, why not? Low volts, yes, fine. Strobe, beacon, nav. Turn on panel, okay. Hot windshield, let's check fuel indicators. To crossfeed. Looks handcrafted? Yeah, I think this one's handcrafted, at least in my edition. Alright, here we go. Start engine 1. We'll bring the RPMs up. Probably around 1500. It's running fine. Good to go. Start engine 2. Good clean start. Oil temps rising. Yep, not cool enough. Oof. Oof. That's rough. Okay, change that over to GPS. I don't need to do high fuel boost. We'll keep it on low. I think that's okay. Let's do landing lights, taxi lights. And taking a look at it, I might not need a pushback after all. Are you gonna need a pushback after all? You think?
I should be able to swing around.
Okay, everything looks set up, considering we're not setting up a router or anything. Let's go ahead and look at the runways. We're pretty much at the top of one. You just want to take the closest one to us?
Sure.
Alright. I'll start, I'll peel on out of here.
Where are you?
I think I'm directly behind you. Yes, I'm directly behind you. You're like in your own parking spot. Hello, van. Just cruise on by. That's fine. So if you swing to the left and do a 180, you'll see me.
Oh yeah, there you are.
I'm just gonna head on out this way to, it looks like 16R. We got some planes coming in. I don't know if people are landing on this runway or not. There's a person coming in to land right now.
In the A5. That's something we can do next time. We can take that
There
the
we go,
A5
over
out
here.
and go find some lakes.
Yeah, totally. Gotta get a little bit closer. Alright, parking brake set. I'm gonna do the magneto check. Why not? Because I think it's an interesting tidbit that you do. Bring RPM down. We're at 710. Drops down to 1680. That's fine. Are you doing your mag check too?
Well, I don't have mags.
Oh. Well then.
So, yeah, I don't have spark plugs that could get fouled. Because this is a diesel aircraft.
Alright, well then that's fine.
I can do a run up. Flight control is free and clear. And the actual DA-62 does have, it has a run-up procedure that's all digitally controlled. So you hit a button and it goes through the whole run-up procedure, cycles the props.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a rolling start here. 1 notch flaps. Ground speeds alive. 90, up we go. Gear up. Flaps up. And we are in the sky over Sydney, Australia. Now, do you know where the bridge and opera house is from here?
If I believe it's off to the south and west.
Okay, so that's a right turn then?
Yeah. If I'm remembering right, anyways.
A lot of people flying out here too.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need to buy a PC, not next gen console. Alright, so we got that, that's fine. I'm gonna turn taxi lights, landing lights off. Trim down the RPM a bit. guy. Richard Hunt, thanks for the sub. Enjoy your time on the channel. That guy is totally paused, taking pictures or something. Alright, let's trim this out, make sure we're okay here. Looks alright. Are you sure it was to the right? I ended up not seeing anything. Chat nav. I'm gonna need directions from the Sydney airport to the Sydney Opera House.
I think it's over here.
Over here is not a direction, sir.
Towards me.
Towards you is not a
Hard
direction.
right turn.
Hard right turn. Engaging in hard right turn. Pretty choppy. That might be the stream. When it comes to my actual FPS, they are pretty good. But I also don't visit large cities so you know, it could just be streaming in. When you're streaming in the scenery, it gets a little choppy. And since I'm streaming at the same time, it's gonna be a little extra choppy.
Maybe not.
Maybe not, huh? Okay, so wrong twice.
Look, I don't see you coming up with good suggestions.
Yeah, in third-person view, I am noticing some FPS droppage, but that's fine. Look at these buildings. This is very detailed. I think I'm gonna go back towards the airport and up the coast that way. Boop. I need to get better at using my rudders and turns. What's your tips for how much rudder you should use when you do a turn?
Well, so on your panel, in the blue section in front of you, at the top there's an arrow pointing up and an arrow pointing down.
Okay.
So under the arrow pointing up, there's a little line.
Okay.
That is your skid indicator. You need as much rudder as it takes to keep that centered.
Underneath the bigger triangle.
Right.
Okay. So both
it's
triangle
gonna
tips
move.
should always be touching during a turn.
The top triangle is just showing you where level is. The bottom triangle is how much turn
Oh, I
you
see.
have.
The little line moves
Yeah.
underneath the. Okay.
Yeah, so if you hit your rudder, it's gonna move.
Auto rudder. let me go ahead and just turn on
That'd be-
auto rudder then. Let me.
Your dampener. Yeah.
I don't even know where auto rudder is anymore.
I
been so
don't
long.
think the Baron has one.
I think, all those tall buildings out there? I think we're gonna head out that way. See if the Opera House is near
Yeah.
downtown,
It is. I couldn't remember if it was north or south of the airport.
Well, I definitely see it. Or the downtown area, at least.
Yeah. And it does look like the Sydney airport is one of the handcrafted ones.
Nice. It looks good. Whole area looks good. Like these suburbs that we're flying over. Solid. You know, from a plane, you know, for how fast we're moving, and I'm not like going down to like eye level at these things. This looks amazing.
Yeah. And the diversity of building.
I don't see you anymore at all.
No,
Unless you're
I've just
above
got
me.
default aircraft showing up now. I may be disconnected from.
Oh, there's the opera
AI.
house. Gonna slow down here.
Yeah, I think I'm disconnected from live traffic.
So there's downtown Sydney. There's the opera house there. Let's go take a bit of a closer look. Do you think they handmade the opera house? Because they have handmade some structures, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, it is one of the 7 wonders of the world, isn't it?
Modern wonders of the world, I guess. But
Yeah.
by that title, no, I don't think so.
I mean, there's
It's not
modern
one of the-
wonders, ancient wonders, natural wonders.
Yeah, I don't know. When I think of wonders of the world, I think of the ancient wonders of the world. It's like
Yeah.
the default list that pops into my head.
500.
500. I'm gonna pause my plane right by this thing to take a good look at it. I don't think they sculpted the bridge.
No,
looks
they
pretty
definitely
standard.
did not.
And pause. Look at this. Yep, this definitely looks sculpted.
Yeah.
Sydney Opera House, guys.
I've been there. I touched that.
I touched that right there. It's real.
Mhm.
Let's go inside.
And it's actually tiles. It's like really thick floor tiles almost.
You've been playing FS since way back in the day, and this one is by far the best yet. I would hope so. I don't want to go backwards. But yeah, no, it's beautiful. I like it. There's downtown.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they modeled that boat out there so well, but they did.
The LNJ one? Yeah.
Okay, and unpause. Mirror. I'm going underneath the bridge. I'm doing it. It's probably not gonna be one of the ones that you can fly under or something. Oh, nope, made it. Easy sauce. 1982, best one yet. Very retro. I like it. Very, very retro. Nice.
500.
500. It's fine, lady. It's fine. Let's check. Alright, I'm gonna work my way back to the airport and land. I think. Now that this thing isn't just rolling over. God, I love this airplane. And I don't know why I love this airplane.
It's a solid airplane. There's a lot to like about it.
I just think it's basically, in my opinion, the twin engine of the Cessna. Like, it's just standard. Everything's makes sense to me.
I think Carinado had a Cessna 310 a while back. Was that something you ever looked at?
Nope.
Because it's a Cessna twin.
Yeah, but its name isn't Baron.
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and land on the runway we took off from.
Skymaster was an odd airplane. Technically a twin, but it wasn't left and right. It was front and back. It's a push-pull twin.
Huh. There, we're getting everything set up for landing here. Max RPM, max richness. Gonna go ahead and turn on taxi lights, landing lights, all that good stuff. Get that ready. Second notch of flaps.
Cessna is also working on a twin turboprop design right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the Baron 58. This is one of the deluxe aircraft that you get. And this is one of the reasons I got the deluxe version, because I really liked it in X-Plane 11. It's basically all I flew. Okay, gear down. I think I want to touch down around 80 in this thing.
500.
I wish it was
Little
easier
off center line.
to read the speed tapes.
Well, for me, like, I'm looking at the right speed gauge right now. I'm not even looking at the center one, because the right one still has all the, it's still the analog.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just easier to read, because that's what I'm used to seeing. I'm not used to seeing this G1000 in the middle here.
Yeah. And a good way to read that is, you see the wide arc on the outside?
Yeah, the white arc.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So the bottom of that wide arc is
your
where
stall
you will
speed, right?
stall, yeah, with full flaps.
I floated too much there. I floated. Oh well. And a little bit of a hop and a skip. Where are some of the planes that you get in the $120 version? I don't know. I have them. I think the Dreamliner is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Seven.
The Cirrus SR-22 is also in there. And that's the only plane that I really want, I think, from the premium version.
All right, we'll take this right taxiway here. Raise our flaps. Back up. I have a feeling I'm cutting over these lines wrong, but whatever. Whatever. It's fine. There's a forklift on the runway. I repeat, there's a forklift going 30 miles an hour.
Somebody's got to stop him.
Yep. Shout outs. I mean, people who subscribe and support the channel get shout outs, but otherwise, I don't know what you mean by shout out. I can, like, shout aloud. Ah! Shout out. There you go. I was screwed. This is definitely not where planes go to park. But that's fine.
Okay, I'm pulling up to the international terminal, so...
There you go. There you go. That's the method. Short forklift on runway. Yes. Generic traffic on runway. Please avoid.
Alright.
Bring the mixture
Shut
down.
it down.
And that is it. that's it, everyone. We're done with today's stream. I didn't get a
Thanks for-
notification that you subbed, so anyways.
Thanks for coming
That's
along
it.
and flying with us.
Anyways, Will, it's fine. Hi, how's it going? Just be chill and chat. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed Flight Sim today. We flew around in a lot of places that you guys wanted us to check out. We'll be back with more Flight Sim throughout the week. So if you want to see more, definitely subscribe and become a member today and support the channel. I think I did find a parking spot after all. With that, more videos are coming. We're going to be doing more Going Medieval. And thanks, Pilot, for coming out and putting up with my poor piloting skills.
Hey, I mean, I've got to teach you some kind of way, and you did actually make some good progress today, so.
That's good. I like progress. Mainly, look, the biggest progress I made was being able to put it down on a proper flight model. That's the biggest thing. And I think I'm getting used to the autopilot, to be honest. Okay, so with that, you guys have a good week, and we'll see you in the next stream and more videos.
Y'all have a good one.